Disdik Way.
Cerdas Ki. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sahabat Distik. How's life? Hopefully, sahabat Distik are very well today. Welcome to our English Day podcast with me as a host today. Huldiana is from SMA Negeri 15 Goa, and today I'm not alone. I am accompanied by someone who is sitting next to me, and let's welcome to our guest today. Hi.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Okay. And could you please introduce yourself to sahabat Distik?
Sure. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, Sahabat Distik. My name is Sania Kinanti Diani Syafaswat, or I'm called Sania, and I'm from SMA Negeri 9 Makassar. I am very delighted to be here, and we will be doing a podcast with Ma'am Huldi today.
Okay. Okay, Sania, what is your hobby, for example, or you can tell me more about yourself?
I have a hobby.
Yes.
It is I do crocheting, handcrafting, handcrafts, and sometimes baking.
Okay, baking. By the way, your English is very good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what is the way you are speaking, the way you talk? I love your pronunciation.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, a little background information.
Yeah.
When I used to stay, I had a childhood actually at Brisbane, Australia.
Uh-huh.
I stayed there since I was 2 years old.
Mhm.
I followed my parents since both of them had studies in the university there.
Mhm.
So I did school there for around 4 years with my brother.
Yeah, so I know that you were in Australia when your parents, I mean your mom and your dad
Yeah.
were doing their PhD, right?
Yeah, they did it, so I actually followed them, and
Uh-huh.
that's where I got my basic English and a little bit of accent.
Okay, so you acquire English from people around you where you grow up.
Yeah, since my first language was actually
Yes.
English, not Bahasa or any other language.
Yeah, so that was amazing. Yeah, because I'm Bugis and I grow
Oh.
up. Yes, I'm grow up in a Bugis environment. So my mother tongue or my mother language is Bugis.
I don't even actually know Bugis, but a little bit of Makassar since we're learning at school.
Okay, okay, sahabat Distik, Sania and I are going to talk about complimenting. Okay, Sania, what is I heard just now that your hobby is baking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what kind of cake do you usually bake?
Since it's called baking, it is
Mhm.
actually mostly to pastry and
Mm-hmm.
flour-based cooks,
Mhm.
like bread, brownies, cookies, cupcakes, yeah, like that.
Okay. So your brownies, your cookies, is are eaten by the people at your house?
Yeah, I basically make it because I sometimes do experiments.
Uh-huh.
It's also actually from online stuff. If I see people baking and I want to try it also,
Uh-huh.
and then usually the results are eaten by people in the house, like my
So
mom.
yeah. So how do they respond?
They responded very well actually.
Uh-huh.
They actually complimented me, and
Mhm.
then they said, "Sania, your food is very delicious, and I
Uh-huh.
want to try some more again." And then that will influence me to make more and more stuff baking,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, like that actually.
So your feeling is very happy, I think.
Yeah, I felt wonderful after they said my cooking is good. Because
Okay.
actually it was just an experiment, and then that actually turned into a hobby.
Okay, you are very nice girl, Sania. Yeah, same with me. I'm really happy. I feel so happy if I cook at home, and my kids always give me compliment by saying, "Oh, mom, your meal or your food is very delicious. It's so yummy," and I feel so happy. And feeling tired after cooking
Yeah.
suddenly disappeared because of a nice compliment, a nice word from
Yeah,
them.
it can really catch up from a bad mood into
Uh-huh.
a good mood, into a more good and semangat mood actually.
Okay, okay. This another hobby that you have is making handicraft. Do you have? with you now.
Yeah, I actually brought some.
Uh-huh.
It's actually.
Can I have a look?
Yeah, sure. It's crocheting actually.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, knitting. It's from a base of wool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I can actually explain a little bit to
Yeah,
Sadistic how I
yeah, because
made it.
you made it by yourself, right?
Yeah, I watch actually tutorials on YouTube and online.
Ah, yeah. Can you show us how to make it?
Yeah, sure. Actually, Sadistic, I brought wool with me,
Uh-huh.
and since I didn't bring the tool, we'll just make the tool, okay? Since I forgot to bring. So the name is crocheting or knitting, and then you need wool. And the tool is called a hat pen. You can search it. Yeah, I didn't actually bring it. I'm sorry, I forgot it.
Uh-huh.
And how you do it is, I'll just tell a little bit since I'm still a beginner actually. Also, you take the hat pen and the wool, and then you're supposed to knit it around. So it actually starts around your hand, and then it will grow down into something like that.
Oh goodness, Sania, I'm speechless.
Yeah, I actually wanted to make a pillowcase, but
Uh-huh.
since it hasn't been done in like 2 or 3 months now, because I only do it on my spare time.
Okay. Oh, you are very good.
Thank
You're
you.
very nice girl. You are such a wonderful girl, I think.
Thank you very much.
You know, I haven't seen this for a long time. I just saw like this when I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma did it.
Yeah, it's actually mostly done by elder people, like grandma and grandpas, because like it's actually a
Uh-huh.
grandma thingy.
Yeah.
But since a lot of people start doing it, and then I got cultured and I wanted to also try doing it, and then yeah, it turned out well actually.
Yeah,
The results.
I still remember that my grandma did for me. It was my school bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a
I
school
think
bag.
it actually took a lot of time because this was like a lot. It took a
Yeah,
lot of time.
yeah, especially for you. Maybe you can do for a short time because maybe you have to go to school and then
Yeah.
you did it. I do it for just for your spare time.
Yeah.
And I also remember that my grandma made a tablecloth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tablecloths are also very easy to make.
Okay.
Other than a bag, but I still haven't learned how to make a bag yet because
Okay.
it's kind of hard.
Oh my
complicated.
goodness. You are such a wonderful girl, Sania.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do this, and I think it is very difficult to do this.
Yeah, in the first part, on the first when we started to make it, it
Mhm.
was complicated. I actually asked my dad to try
Uh-huh.
crocheting with me since I didn't actually understand how to
Mhm.
do it, and then he actually gave up, and then he stopped because he said it's a boring thing to do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why because we have to do like this every day,
Yeah.
and then it make me bored. I think,
It does actually.
but you are a patient person, I think.
Not quite on the first part.
Okay, sahabat Distik, complimenting is expressed when someone, your friends, for example, your relatives, your neighbor, your teacher as well, if they have a great thing, so please praise them. Please give your compliment because this by give your compliments, it can make a good relationship. I think,
Yeah,
and
very good.
depends on the situation and what
Yeah.
kind of achievement they have done.
Yeah, it does. Complimenting is used to praise someone.
Yeah.
Digunakan untuk memuji sebuah ekspresi that is very good way to
Yes.
start a good relationship with someone.
Yeah.
And to spread kindness, that's also a good way. And
Uh-huh.
people will actually know you.
Yeah.
Since you complimented her, they'll remember you from your compliments. And
Yes.
that is a really good thing.
Yeah, I do really agree with you, Sanya. Because showing all this appreciation by giving compliments to others about someone's appearance or accomplishment, and without us knowing the price or admiration we express means a lot to the person we prize.
It does very much.
Yeah. Okay. So sahabat Distik, don't be stingy to give your comment. Positive comment or a good comment or praise to others if it deserves to be praised. So a very simple compliment you can say that well done, nice work, great, good job, or I appreciate your effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so don't forget to respond by saying thank you.
Yeah, the most common one is thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
And many more actually.
Thank you so much by saying so.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Tanya, I also heard that you have also won the competition or what is speech contest or public speaking, something like that.
It wasn't actually a competition
Uh-huh.
or it was just given an award since I used to do in junior high school.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the third grade on graduation day,
Mhm.
the people from the school gave me an achievement, an award.
Uh-huh.
It was a trophy because I was good at public speaking in English actually.
Okay, so your teacher chose you, right?
Yeah.
That's why you were able to do that.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of confidence, but
Uh-huh. Okay.
better.
Well, amazing, I think. Okay, Sonia, how about the situation at your house? Are you used to compliment each other if any of you deserve prize or do great thing?
Yeah, we always compliment each other
Mm-hmm.
based on the appearance or achievements actually also. Like for example, if mom bought a new dress, and then
Uh-huh.
I would compliment her by saying, "Wow, mom, you look good in your dress, or it very suits you."
Uh-huh.
And then she would respond by saying, "Thank you very much. I really appreciate it."
Yeah.
And then she would be confident in the dress, and she would wear it a lot at that time. Or if dad got a new haircut, and then
Uh-huh.
I would compliment him by saying, "Your haircut looks very good on you. I really like it. You
Okay.
should cut your hair more often." And then he would also appreciate it by smiling.
Mhm.
Smiling is one of the most basic ways to appreciate,
Respond, yeah.
respond and appreciate a compliment. It spreads also kindness just by smiling.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. I also always give compliment to my students. For example, if
Okay.
they have a new haircut, and then I say that your hair is so fixed, is so good to see, and you have a different performance by your new haircut, for
Yeah.
example. Uh-huh. And how about the situation at your school? Do you always give compliment to each other? I mean, to your friends or to your teacher?
We do actually.
Uh-huh.
Often also, yeah. For example, also if my friend got a good score on his exam or
Mhm.
got a good project score, and then I would compliment her by saying, "Oh, congratulations, you deserved it. I knew you could do it."
Mhm.
And also if my friend got a new bag or
Mhm.
had new shoes, and then I
Yeah.
would say, "Is there something new about me?" And then
Uh-huh.
I would say, "Oh, did you get new shoes?
Yes.
Wow, they look very good on you." And
Mhm.
then also, if my teacher is being very nice today, would say, "You look very good today," or something like that.
So, if you give compliment to your teacher, what is your teacher's response?
She would have a good mood actually for
Mm,
teaching. Usually
yeah.
I do it before she teaches, so she starts in a good mood. She doesn't get angry at us.
Okay, sahabat Distik, before closing, I'd like to remind you that get used to give compliment to others, to your friends, to your relatives, to your neighbors, to your mom, to your dad, because to anyone, I think if it deserves prize, then prize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, never ever hesitate or be ashamed to compliment others because it can build our good relationship.
Yeah, it can start a very good relationship
Mm-mm.
among people,
Yeah,
and people can remember you because you compliment them.
yeah. So do compliment to others.
Yes.
So don't because what is by giving compliment to others, it can make other people feel great.
Yeah, it really impacts on someone.
Yeah, it can make your friends feel better.
It can. very
Yeah,
much.
and also can create a good environment at your workplace, at your school, for example, and But the most important thing that it can create a good relationship between
Yeah.
friends and teachers and students, and between what is among the neighborhood. Yes, right?
Yes. Anywhere, anytime,
Mm.
anything, just compliment is a good thing.
Okay. Sania, do you want to say something?
Yeah, sure. I'm very delighted to be here. I had a very good experience actually, since it's my first time doing a podcast here, and I'm also very thank you for Ma'am Hulgi to be here with
Okay,
me
you're
and
welcome,
to
dear.
invite me. It was such a good opportunity, and I hope I can keep coming here, and so I can maintain my confidence very more. And it was a very good experience. It was very fun.
Okay, well, that's all for today. Thank you very much, Sania, for coming to this big
Thank you so
studio.
much for having
Yes,
me.
still we'll be waiting for you here.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a very nice performance today, and I love working with you.
I do too.
Okay, see you on the next podcast, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to District Social TV. And please watch the next episode because there will be many interesting discussion in this program. Okay, if I say District way,
And what was it?
cerdas ki.
Okay.
Okay, so District way, cerdas ki. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye and see you next episode.